Hey peeps, it's Jedd here from Tutoring, and as always, it's a pleasure to join you. Today we're going to deal with some BODMAS. With that in mind, let's dive straight in. So they've given us this over here, and they've asked us to calculate it. And we see there's a couple of things going on, and what we should do is try and keep in mind the BODMAS rule in terms of order of operations. Now the first letter here, B, is for brackets. And we see there's some brackets there, but they're not quite the brackets that we're looking for in terms of BODMAS, right? Those brackets specifically indicate that the -3 is multiplying the -2. So we don't have a B to work with in this particular example. Moving on to the O. The O is for of, and again, we can see there isn't an of in this particular example. Moving on to E, that's for exponents, and again, no exponents. So we move on to D, which is division, again, no division. And then we move on to M, which is multiplication. Now, we can see that there is clear multiplication, and we spoke about that a little bit earlier. These brackets over here indicate that there is some multiplication going on. So that's what we would want to do first. Now, let's get into that. What we would do is we'd write down -1 first. Let's keep that plus in there for now. And then we'll move on to the -3 times the -2. So I'm going to keep it in brackets. And it's going to be -3 times -2. So it's a minus minus. The minus gives us a plus. And 3 times 2 gives us 6. Brilliant. Okay. And then we would write in our -2. Good. Right, let's keep it nice and neat. Let's put our little equal sign on the left-hand side. Right, so now we can still see there's a little bit of multiplication that's needed. We've got this +1 on the outside here, and then a +6. So we don't like that double plus. So let's get rid of that in the meanwhile. So it's going to be -1. The plus gives us +6, and then we've got -2. Right, so now we have moved on to the M, and we've dealt with all of the M's or multiplication within the example. Now we can move on to addition and subtraction. Now remember, we've labeled the addition and subtraction the same color because it doesn't matter which one you do first. Likewise, when it comes to division and multiplication, it doesn't matter which one you do first. Okay, so that's why we've highlighted them in the same color. So here we can work from left to right. And in this particular example, it would be -1 plus 6. So -1 to 0 is one movement. And then we've still got 5 left over, so that's going to be 5 minus 2. And now we can finish it off. 5 minus 2 is 3. And that gives us the answer to this particular question, really working through BODMAS nice and carefully. Very special thank you to our sponsor for making this video possible. Be sure to read all about them in the description below. Head over to our website for more of these epic tutorial videos. If you can't find the answer to your question, send it to us, and we'll respond with a personalized video just for you. Until the next time, stay epic.